Hi all! So today I'm going to teach you a really cool trick for keeping your power cables for electronics neatly coiled and tied up without being a big mess like what my husband has stuffed under his bed. So in this case I have a regular power cable, and on the end that's the biggest, usually the side that has the prongs, I'm going to let that side be closest to the hand that I'm going to start wrapping around. So as you can see, I have it dangling here. I'm going to just start wrapping the cable around my fingers. It doesn't matter if they crisscross or accidentally do a figure eight, if you decide not to put your fingers in the middle because the cable's a little bigger. I'm going to keep winding until I have a bit of length left. Then, making sure that it's kind of open on one side. See how I could stick my finger through one of the ends of the loops? I pinch the middle, and then I start winding the rest of the cable just around the middle of that bunch. I'm going to keep winding until I have a little bit left, and just enough to, remember I had my finger through this nice loop here. I'm going to slip it through all of the wrapped cable until voila! We have a nice and bound up power cable. In a case like this, when I have a much larger cable, the same principle applies. I just won't be able to wrap it around my other hand. So starting with the larger piece, pointing down, I'm just going to do the same thing but accordion fold it, gathering it in the middle. And it's okay if they're not perfectly lined up. They can crisscross in the middle, do a figure eight. You just want these loops, at least on one end, to be somewhat lined up so that you'll be able to pull the final end through. And then when I have a little bit left, I'm going to start winding it in the middle. And one thing is, sometimes when I'm winding the middle, I may deliberately cross over just to make sure that there's no slippage. So you can see it's not perfectly in a line, but again, I just don't want those loops in the middle to slip. And then you just pull the end piece through, and ta-da! You have a nicely wrapped cable. Here's the final wrapped basket, and as you can see, I kind of had to cheat with the power strip because the diameter of the cable was too thick and the cable was a little too short. But other than that, I used the same technique for everything else, and it only took about 5 minutes. I hope this tutorial helped you, and best of luck with your cord wrapping.